Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis, baby. We are in the building. I'm telling y'all, I'm back with another one, man. We got some boxing to talk about today. Devin Haney training alongside of the great Floyd Mayweather. We got that video that we're gonna bring you. Also, YouTube boxing. Some channels are voicing their frustrations with the whole coronavirus. So we're gonna bring you that story. Also, man, I just got a lot more to talk about with Tyson Fury and his possible reign at the heavyweight division. Plus, the Deontay Wilder and Fury 3 fight might not be in the States, and it might not even be in the UK. But before we get to all that, y'all know what I do, y'all know where I'm from, and y'all know how I get down. Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. Yo, baby, what's good? I know it's been a long time, man, but when it ain't no boxing news to talk about, this shit just don't move me, man. It don't move me, bro. I need to be motivated. I need to be motivated to get on the motherfucking stream. What up, H Money? What up, Smart Money? I'll bring you guys on at the end of the show, man. Right now it's all about your boy G. It's time for me to cook because I ain't been out here in a long time. I ain't been in front of the camera, man. My goddamn beard. My beard is actually starting to dip into my mouth now, bro. Like when I talk, I can feel the hair going into my mouth, man. Like I'm getting that motherfucking old man beard over here. But hopefully, man, everybody out there is doing good. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed to the channel. And man, let's go ahead and get down how we get down, man. Age Moolah. Let me see what we got. What we got. I'm gonna put up the poster that I made for the day. All right, we got Devin Haney. He was training with Floyd Mayweather. We got a little Tyson Fury news, and we got to talk about the Forum Voltron. You know, four boxing YouTube channels came together, and they voiced their frustrations with the coronavirus and the fact that they might not get the access that they once were given. But before we get into that, man, I just want to say, man, hopefully everybody's out there doing good, man. Hopefully you guys are staying safe, man, and just leaving it one day at a time. It looks like a lot of states are starting to open back up in the U.S. I think every state is supposed to be open by June 1st, and hopefully we can get through this pandemic together. But I do think it's not going to be the same as it once was. But enough of that bullshit. I know y'all ready to talk boxing, right? We all have, that's what we here for, Mike. Well, shit. Without further ado, let me show you what came across my feed early this morning. Like what I'm saying, I'm gonna run that video one more time, man. We can run that video one more time because that right there is valuable. That is valuable information. That is valuable knowledge that the young Devin Haney went out and got, man. So we're gonna run that video one more time. Now, we all know that Floyd has voiced his interest in being a trainer, and I know Devin Haney's dad is in his corner right now, and he's doing a fabulous job, But at the same time, and don't forget this is boxing talk with Mike on Sports. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Um, Devin Haney's dad been doing a great job in his corner, but at some point in time, you got to look at it and realize R&V, we live, baby. So if you ain't trying to talk Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather, I don't want to give you a proper introduction and bring you on. You want to say something about Floyd and Devin? All right, okay, good. My man, my official sponsor, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say you a sponsor like that, but
I don't do that.
Starting cause the whatever fuck she called the mixer gets here Saturday. So starting next week, we will have a daily show about boxing, football, basketball, sports. It's gonna be called the Mike on Sports podcast, sports show, whatever. I ain't came up with the name yet, but it's all thanks to R&B. He helped me get a mixer, so I'm able to take calls now. I already got a 1-800 number in there and all that shit. I already did the research for that.
What's the next thing you got to get?
Just the 1-800 number. That's it. I already got a computer that I can use that I don't use already. So big ups to R&V. But yeah, man. Were you able to see the Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather video?
Nah, man. I've been, me. I'm a hustler.
All right, man. Bye bye, R&V. Even though he my sponsor, man, we gotta kick him off because he ain't even relevant to the show. You ain't even relevant to the show, R&V. I gave you all that props and you want to motherfucking goddamn me say you ain't watching. I put the video in the chat. I put the video in the chat for you, brother.
I'm gonna come back. Give me one.
I put the video in the chat, in the pictures.
I just said, give me 1 second.
All right, come on back, man. Let me know when you back. But anyway, man, I know Devin Haney's dad has been doing a terrific job with him. But at the end of the day, wouldn't you want somebody like, real quick, man, I would be remiss. Big ups to Craig L out there in the chat. Glenn Avery, H Money, Smart Money, Shiloh 23. What's good, man? Thank you guys for supporting. And don't forget, if you say anything in the chat, I will shout you out, man. If you say anything in the chat, I will shout you out. So big ups to you guys. Mike kicked him out early. Hey, man, I had to get rid of him, man. I don't know what the fuck he keep coming on talking about he ain't watch the shit. But anyway, and Floyd said that he want to be a trainer, right? What better prospect is there out there to work with? What guy better emulates you, young greatness, than Devin Haney? Floyd is very smart. He ain't gonna just pick any old fighter. He gonna pick a fighter that has a lot of potential, that he can harness. And I think, and I'm just speculating. I have no proof that Devin Haney is gonna team up with Floyd Mayweather and become his trainer. But I do think with the experience that Floyd has, if he was to become Devin Haney's trainer, and don't forget, like Floyd has put this out there. He wants to become a boxing trainer. He wants to give back to the younger generation. If he started working with Devin on a regular basis and he's able to train Devin, you got to look at Devin Haney as might be in one of the next great stars that we have because he has Floyd in his ear. And up until this point, Devin Haney has been great. He's been the prospect that we all thought he was going to be. He's been a champion that we all thought he had the potential to be. And Floyd Mayweather might be able to take him to that next level of superstardom as far as the outside of the ring things and inside of the ring. I think him and Floyd got a lot of similar attributes. But R&V, man, since you're back, man, what do you think, brother? Let me bring you in right quick.
Yeah, Mike kicked me out fast, man. That's Gucci though. Hey, he got rules to this show, so I'm gonna keep it up. But Floyd ain't stupid now. Come on, man. Can we take the sinister route about Floyd doing this? You know, Floyd ain't doing this for the love of Devin Haney, right?
He doing it for the fame?
He doing it for the love of Floyd. Don't like going to them boxing matches with his diamonds on. Floyd like going to the boxing matches for free, being in the back. He want to be interviewed when Devin Haney versus Mikey Garcia, when they got one of the biggest pay-per-views in the world. Floyd don't want to be on Radio Row. Floyd want to be interviewed by Showtime. He want the same type of, how you would say, he gonna get the same type of feeling if he's his trainer. Think about it. Think about all the interviews you have with Tyson Fury dad, because Tyson Fury part of the camp. All them specials he gets part of. Floyd wants to get invited to all that stuff. He doesn't like being a spectator. He like being in the mix.
But isn't he gonna get invited anyway?
Yeah, but it's a different
feeling. And honestly, R&V, real quick before we go on, when Floyd gets invited to these events, he's not a fucking spectator. The cameras, the lights, and everything is on Floyd. Mike, he's the center of attention.
Mike, it's a different feeling when it's your hands or your work getting put on the floor.
Absolutely. You
get a motherfucker saying, "Oh, I believe that he was gonna win." He just like the rest of the goobers in the audience. He want to be able to say, "I did that." He want to be able to say to Golden Boy, "My boy whooped your ass."
I think you overlooking the fact that he sees something.
I don't think you realize how narcissistic Floyd is.
Maybe, bro. I know Floyd loves to big himself up, brother. Come on, serious shit your ass, bitch. I'm not talking to you. I hate when you do that shit. I know Floyd is very self-pushing. You know what I'm saying? He probably sees himself up there.
I'm not.
But at the end of the day, hold on, real quick. At the end of the day, you gotta look at Devin Haney's talent. Devin Haney's talent is what is drawing Floyd over there. Floyd's just not gonna come out for any old fighter.
Floyd not stupid, boy. What I'm trying to say is, in the heart of hearts, Floyd sees his opportunity, not in a negative way, but just like he wants to be part of the mix. And why not be with somebody? And Devin is very fundamental, so whatever Floyd teaches him, Floyd not gonna be frustrated because the motherfucker gonna pick it up.
Absolutely,
he gonna pick it up. So it's like it behooves him not to be part of the mix. Like he would be dumb. And the dude is in Las Vegas already. So it's not
this is all speculation. We don't know if Floyd actually gonna become the trainer of Devin Haney.
Well, but trust me, Floyd won't be. He wants his hands. He wants to be the new Phil Jackson. He wants to be the reason why Mike won the championships.
I mean, I can't say that you're wrong.
Because look at this. All them fighters he got, who other than Tank Davis is a superstar?
Nobody.
And he trying his hardest. So why not hop on something that, you know what? Let me start training instead of promoting all these dudes that ain't never gonna pop.
And you know what?
Guess what? If he a trainer, guess what you can do? You gonna let a motherfucker build his credibility up, and Floyd come and fine tune you a little bit, be like Freddie Rose 2.0.
And not even that. Floyd realized, man. See, this is what you got to think about Floyd, man. Floyd sees the business of Devin Haney, right?
I haven't even got to that part.
Okay.
That was coming down the pipe.
I was just wondering,
that was coming down the pipe. No, because think about it. It's better than promotion. See, promotion, you got to believe into a fighter before he shit. But if you're a trainer, you can see motherfuckers coming up and be like Freddie Roach and just look, taste of this.
It's not even that though, R&V. He realizes that Devin Haney has the potential of being great. And he also realized that he has another fighter in Tank Davis. And this is all speculation. I have no proof. But maybe Floyd is getting with Devin Haney. So in a year or two, when the zone deal is up, you come over here to make promotion sign a 1 or 2 fight deal, and we put you and Tank Davis in the ring with each other.
I don't think Devin Haney daddy gonna allow him to be on the Mayweather promotions unless it's
not saying, bro, you can sign a fucking joint deal, like a 1 fight, 2 fight thing.
If it's a joint deal, his dad, It's gonna have to be 50-51. I mean,
And
49-51.
And Devin Haney gonna learn from Floyd. Like, all right, bro, I'm not finna sign you because you ain't signing nobody. Just give me that Tank Davis fight, and we could do something big, something special.
But you know another thing, Floyd Daddy gonna say some shit.
Oh, Floyd Daddy gonna, man.
Your daddy still don't know shit, motherfucker.
Hey, Floyd Daddy already let it be known, like, man, when he was training Devin Haney and him and Tank sparred, he said, shit, Devin Haney put pause on that man. Put pause on him. So I'm just saying, like, I think it's a good look for Floyd. I think what he's doing is smart.
I'm telling you, Floyd is tired of the promotion business because it takes too long. You got to invest in somebody for him.
He's not promoting, though, man.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is, it's kind of like the Michael Jordan rep. You own the team for so long, but you ain't never got a championship. That means he don't have an eye for talent.
He got Tank.
Well, people say really, old boy really took him to Tank.
AB.
Yeah, so that and you know that and I know that. So it ain't like he just went to old boy and knocked on the door and said, "Come over here from Philly."
That's true. It
was really AB. It was really AB connection. So
that's true.
So I mean, it's better. I mean, freak. If I was Floyd, I would stop doing all that promotion because now you ain't gotta go to Showbox. You ain't gotta go to the fights on Fox Sports Southwest 2.0. You know, you ain't got to go to all the fights on Bounce TV and, Tuscaloosa, Alabama and all that stuff where they had the fights in the mid-majors. You could be a trainer, be just like Freddie Roach do, and you can and start plucking them when they get sizzling. Because it seemed like everybody's switching trainers when they start getting popping.
Yeah, or when they lose.
Or have multiple trainers. Like a running back, we got it with committee. Yeah,
man, I like what I actually like the concept of Floyd,
and I would love to see Floyd and Golden Boy talking shit about Ryan Garcia.
I would love it. I would love it.
That would help. And on top of that, Devin Haney really does need a pallbearer. He does
need a talker.
And so if Devin Haney is smart, he would put Paul Bearer in his corner to talk shit for him. Because Devin Haney, I mean, he cool. He this is what he is. He's AJ with the speaking, clean cut. Ain't gonna say too much stuff reckless. I mean, he said a couple things reckless, but it's not gonna be consistent.
He got the look. He got the Ryan Garcia.
If you got
the
Floyd,
AJ, the Canelo look, yeah.
So guess what? Now people want Floyd's fighter to lose. So you got them people that's gonna buy the people. Floyd people. Floyd finally gonna take his L. You know what I mean? So you got to add them people to the pay per view. Devin Haney he needs a pallbearer. I mean, his dad is a little bit pallbearer, but he's not crazy enough.
No, he ain't Floyd. He ain't got a mouthpiece.
Even Floyd daddy gonna talk shit for him.
Yeah. I mean, we just gotta see it, man, how it plays out, bro. If they come together, I think it's gonna be trouble for anybody in boxing because those two minds, a young Devin Haney with an older, seasoned, more experienced Floyd Mayweather, is just, and to me, it's a match made in heaven. And I think Floyd is smart enough to realize that too.
Yeah, they're talking about coconuts.
Yeah. PSK. I think Eddie Hearn does a good job for Devin Haney, but Eddie Hearn has so many fighters, and you got to understand, Eddie Hearn bread and butter is AJ, so he's gonna do the most talking about AJ. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
I don't. But one thing we also got to look at the zone. Are they gonna be solving when they come back? You see all these businesses going.
Man, the zone just let Bellator go. They like shit. They probably gonna part ways with Bellator. I was just reading a fucking article.
All right, okay, they cut Bellator, but was Bellator on the contract on a certain amount of time? Did they have to pay?
I believe. Let me read the article, man, because I believe they had a nice little deal.
That's a sign right there.
I believe that they had a nice little deal, my nigga. Because Ron just put in the chat. The zone likely parting ways with Bellator, but wants more combat source per service.
And that's
the zone ain't The zone ain't a 5-year deal with Bellator in June 2018. However, it appears, according to sources with knowledge of the situation, the streaming service isn't likely to continue its partnership with the Mixed Martial Arts Organization.
That's not good.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to realize
when you a young company. Well, first of all, the Zone has barely any content.
But it's not like it's not like that they were doing something wrong that Bellator was let go. It was because of a crisis and pandemic that they let Bellator go.
I understand that, but that means you don't have money for your rainy days.
Most companies just starting out don't have R&V. Let me ask you a quick question, brother. When you first started your business, on saying whichever business you want to say, if this pandemic would have came through early in the first 2 years of development, how would you have survived? Would you made it through, or would you have to close shop and fucking or cut some people off?
Well, see how I started all my businesses. I made sure all my overhead was stupid low.
Okay.
No matter what.
Okay.
So the pandemic wouldn't have fucked me in the beginning because my overheads were always crazy low.
I got you.
So I have limited amount of workers, limited amount of people that if you touching money, it's on contract work. It's not on, I got to find something for you to do every day type stuff. So what the Zone did, they got so many doggone employees, they got to pay the payroll. And I mean, look at UFC coming back. I really thought Bellator was about to do something as a counteractive to give them something. I mean, I had one of their tournaments on the Zone or something like that. Test a whole bunch of people. You know how Bellator does that? They do like 5 fights in one night.
That's PFL.
No. Bellator does that where they be like, they'll do 2 rounds. They'll like fight 2 rounds, and then they'll fight later on the night.
Okay. Nah, nigga, I don't think that's Bellator, my nigga.
Nah, it's Bellator. Bellator did that. I've seen that a couple times.
All right, bro. I don't watch that shit like that. So
either way it go, you dropping, you starving for content, and you dropping a content creator. That's not a good look. It's not like they got other sports to back on. If they just got boxing, boxing they say might jump off in the fall.
They said
they jump off in the summertime.
No. Boxing should be back in June. Eddie Hearn playing like 4 or 5 shows.
Okay. Well, answer this, Mike. Boxing already hard to sell a ticket. So you telling me, motherfucker with a disease out there is gonna be easy to sell a ticket?
They ain't selling tickets.
Oh, so it's gonna be free?
No, it's gonna be without the audience.
Oh, man, come on, man, son.
I mean, they don't, brother. You
I can watch football without an audience.
What you don't understand?
I can watch baseball without an audience. Boxing?
So you can't watch boxing with no audience?
Yeah, go. All right, it's fun. Go watch some of those. Matter of fact, go watch some of them Showtime.
I watched the fucking Showtime card that had no audience with my guy, the 140-pounder, Some Lee, Mike, Some Lee.
But isn't that where they make a lot of their money at though? It's the fucking
yeah. Promoters make
Promoters
make a lot of money off the gate and shit like that. But they gonna have to. Promoters gonna have to swallow the pill. And fighters gonna have to.
So what good fights actually gonna happen then? That's the question.
They've already said the Canelo's willing to fight behind closed doors. They said that AJ is willing to fight behind closed doors. And you're right, Mr. Adore Brandon Lee. Real quick, R&V. Mr. Adore, big ups to you. Why SM Sports Media was good. And somebody else just came into the chat too, man, that I wanted to shout out, man. My bad for not shouting you out when you came in, homie. Brandon Corey Williams was good, homie. But yeah, man, what the fuck did I just say? I don't remember.
You was talking about the different Canelo.
Yeah. All those guys gonna be fighting. Nigga, Dylan White gonna be fighting the house closed doors, and Bob Arum.
Nobody ever was gonna go to a Dylan White fight.
Anyway. Yeah, at your mind. But anyway, Bob Arum just said that it's likely that Wilder Fury 3 won't be in the States or in the UK.
Well, you know the big hustle about to be, right?
That Saudi Arabia,
huh?
That Saudi Arabia money?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, come on.
That's the hustle.
We know that.
That's the hustle. That is the hustle. If you a boxer, get it clear straight. If you a boxer and you a big pay-per-view star, F all that. Go to Saudi Arabia and get that guaranteed money. That is where it's at. This whole ticket sales and all that is gonna be down for a while. Because guess what? You're gonna have regular folks up in there, but rich people not gonna be moving around like that.
Nah.
One thing you gotta realize, rich people care about the most is their health. They do not play with that. So they ain't about to be out there with y'all regular folks coughing on each other.
Let's see. They RSV sound like a motherfucking elitist. But you
well,
regular
right.
folks.
Let's see. Let me see. Let me jeopardize my $1 million, or let me go to a fight. Man, fuck out of here.
What's going on, the fans corner? What's good, my brother? But yeah, man, that's pretty much for Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather. Real quick, we're gonna
all right, Mike. This is gonna cost me. I gotta get off this thing. I gotta do some work.
I'll do your thing, man. I'm about to talk about Lil Fury and Wilder.
Who?
Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, man.
Wilder gonna be back. Fuck Fury.
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy right here. I feel you too, bro. I think Wilder definitely gonna be back. We just gonna have to see.
I love all them people talking shit.
Yeah, we gonna have to see, man, what the game plan gonna be though. We gotta see what the game plan gonna be, man. Hopefully the game plan is new and improved, and we can get our champion back.
Ain't never going nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't, bro. He has to be a champion, but I'm saying as far as like the material belt wise go.
All right, for sure.
All right, B-Doc. There you have it, man. My guy RV, man, one of my loyal supporters, man. He one of the realest dudes, know what I'm saying, that I talked to. RV H Money said what's good. He seen you in the chat, H Money. Let's see what we got, man. We got Tyson Fury. He sat down with Sports, and he was talking about how he doesn't necessarily want to retire anymore. I know it came out a few weeks ago that he wanted to be Wilder, be Joshua, and be done, but he came out and talked to Sky Sports, and he was saying this right here. He said, I've achieved more than any active fighter alive today. No one can come close. We're going to keep boxing and talking on contenders. I ain't boxing for money, fame, and belt. I'm boxing because it keeps me mentally happy, and I like it. And he went on to say, like, Vlad fought the contenders coming up, and he reigned for like 10 years. So with that being said, if Tyson Fury is able to beat Deontay Wilder for a third time or a second time, and he gets past AJ, he might be able to reign supreme for 5 to 6 years, because AJ and Wilder are going to have to fight, and the winner of those two will probably get another crack at Fury if it goes the way of Tyson Fury. I'm not saying that it will. I'm just saying if. Now, he is 6'9". He has the elusiveness that maybe nobody else in the division has. He has the boxing ability that maybe nobody else in the division has. The big question is, what up, Fresh BX? Is he going to be mentally motivated? Because we see Fury change his tune from time to time, man. Like, Tyson Fury is known to be a waffler. He's known to be a flip-flopper. He's known to say one thing one day and a couple of days later actually mean something else. So with that being said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Fury can stay focused on the task at hand for 8 to 10 years, like Vlad did. Vlad was he was a surgeon. Like he was dialed in. He had that focus to where he wanted to win every fight until it came up to a guy that he fought in Fury that was actually better than him. If PSK asks the question, if Fury becomes undisputed and remains undefeated, will he be a first ballot of Hall of Hell? Fucking absolutely. If Fury is able to become undisputed and remain undefeated for the rest of his career, you got to say that he's absolutely going to go down as a first ballot Hall of Famer. From 2010 to 2020 or 2025, he will be the best heavyweight fighter that we had in our generation or our 15 years From that standpoint, if he's able to do all that, you absolutely he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I have no quarrels in saying that. Also, Fury had something. He also said, they wrote me off because I wasn't body beautiful, because I went to 28 stone and had a mental breakdown, because I had 10 changes of trainers. But here I am today, stand alone, heavyweight. I'm still fat, ugly, bald, and still unstoppable. You gotta love when a guy starts to talk like that, man. You gotta love when a guy embraces all the negativity that people has been saying about him. Even though I think Wilder's gonna beat Fury, I think Wilder is gonna decimate Fury. I gotta admit, I love hearing people have that feeling of self-worth. That like no matter what these guys said, no matter what these guys wrote, no matter what video that they made, I still overcame, and I'm still here today. The same fat guy, the same bald-headed guy, the same out-of-shape guy that you said I was, I am still, and I'm on top. That's what I like to hear, man. I love hearing a story of triumph, man. No matter how I feel about Fury in his outside the ring life, or how I feel about Wilder and how I feel about that fight and how I feel about the rematch or the third fight, I love when I hear a guy embrace the negativity like Fury did. You gotta admit, man. You gotta admit. We all been there before, man. We all been there where people said that we wasn't going to do something and we wasn't going to be able to be what we feel like we had a chance of being. So with that being said, man, I am really, really, really liking what Fury had to say about that. But let's move on to some news that I brought up earlier today. And we're talking about Fury versus Wilder possibly being outside of the U.S. and the UK. I thought that, Bob Arum had the Las Vegas hookup, but it seemed like the money is just not there. The bread, the fettuccine Alfredo, it just ain't there. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get to the story, man. Bob, oh Bob, man. Bob out here, man. Bob out here doing interviews and he out here working. And we're going to talk about people out here working and people out here complaining, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get on that. But anyway, Bob Arum. This article is coming from Keith Iddick, so big up to Keith Iddick over at the boxing scene. Arum, third Fury Wilder fight probably will be held outside of the U.S. and UK. The story starts. Bob Arum remains hopeful that the third Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight can happen in November or December. Fury's co-promoter is a lot less optimistic about Fury Wilder taking place in the United States, where the first two fights were held. Arum told Boxing Scene on Tuesday that their third WBC heavyweight championship match probably will be staged outside of the U.S. because COVID-19 restrictions could prevent crowds from attending sporting events there through the end of the year. Arum also ruled out the United Kingdom as a potential site for Fury Wilder. He revealed that his company, Top Rank, has had discussions with investment groups from 2 unnamed countries that are interested in securing that high-profile pay-per-view event. Now, I don't know who has the final say of where the event is going to be taking place. Is it PBC? Is it Top Rank? I don't know. Smart money. I'm with you, big dog. Wilder, if you're watching, let's get that belt back, baby. Bum squad all day. Hashtag Team UK. But if both sides can agree that the fight should be taking place outside of the US and UK, I have no quarrels with that, because as a business, you have to innovate. You have to secure other avenues to where you can make money and make your business survive. So I know during this pandemic, we want the fight to be in America, but if there's no crowd, it doesn't matter to me where the fuck the fight is at. Nobody's going to be in attendance in America or the UK. So let them guys go over to another country and chase that bag. But, and these are quotes directly coming from Aaron. So maybe he'll answer that question that I just posed. We have proposals from entities in 2 countries that we're considering. And when they become more concrete, which will probably be within the next week or 2 weeks, we'll run them by PBC people, because after all, there are partners in that promotion. And hopefully, then we'll make an announcement. Right now, we're looking to do that fight in the 4th quarter of the year, and probably going to be doing it outside the United States and the United Kingdom. He says, Aram is willing to put on most cards following the pandemic without fans, even the highly anticipated lightweight title fight between Lomachenko and Lopez. The third Fury fight is an exception to the allowance, because Aram and Heyman, Wilder's advisor, will have to sacrifice too much revenue from the ticket sales if it happened without a crowd. You can't do that event without making up to $17 million in the gate revenue that you would otherwise lose. You can't do it. A site fee from one of the aforementioned parties will help you pay the huge guaranteed purchase for Fury and Wilder in the third fight. Doesn't generate as much ticket revenue outside the U.S. as it did in Las Vegas. Let me see. That's pretty much it, man. So that's coming from Bob Arum, man. Bob is pretty much out there saying, we can't afford to put Wilder and Fury on, because the revenue from the gate is just not conducive to us putting on a show and making money or even breaking even. So I mean, like I said earlier, I have no issues or quarrels with that, man. Let those guys go out there and do what's best for boxing. And as long as we get the fight in the 4th quarter, I'm not mad at how we get it. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some things to talk about, man. YouTube boxing channels. Now, I was watching a interview or a podcast, whatever you want to call it. And these 4 people, Fight Hub, which is Marcos Villegas. You have the Behind the Glove, which is Michelle Joy Phelps. You have Seconds Out, which is Radio Raheem. And we all know the guy with the cap on. He go by the name of Kugan Cassius of IFL TV. Now, these 4 people, they were on IFL. I guess they did a pre-recorded podcast, things like that. And they were talking about how it's been difficult for them to kind of keep on with the same kind of motivation, but from Radio Raheem and Marcos Villegas, you just got to sound like they wasn't really motivated. They wasn't really motivated to like do boxing content like right now. There's no fights going on, so they don't want to burn themselves out, which I get. I totally understand. But it's like when like I'm gonna start with everybody. I think Marcos Villegas probably was one of the most sensible guys on there. He really didn't say too much crazy shit. No, but a lot of people did. A lot of people were like, fuck the promoter. Yo, man, wait till we get to the goddamn what's it called, man. Let me wait till we get to the. I wanted to see the fucking comment section. I was like, the way I was feeling watching the interview, I was just like, bro, these motherfuckers sound entitled. Like, throw us a bone. Bro, you guys got to understand this right here. Promoters, companies, networks, they don't owe you guys anything. They don't owe you guys oh, man, you know what? You guys been covering my fights for so long. We're going to bring you guys out, and you guys can be a part of the the Eddie Hearns match. No, bro. No, that ain't what it is. And if you haven't noticed, these same networks and same promoters that give you credentials to the fights, they have started to do more and more digital work. They started their own YouTube channels, Twitter pages, IG pages, TikTok, Snapchat. So they're looking at it like we can kind of do this ourselves. Like we don't really need these guys to come out. And that's where you guys gotta understand, like, the boxing fans are not necessarily coming to you guys' channel because they are what's the word? Consumed by your personality. They're more consumed by the interviews that you're getting, the access that you're getting to the fighters. If you're no longer getting that access, who's to say that these guys are going to be interested in anything you guys have to say? I've seen Michelle in Radio Raheem's podcast in the morning. Not very good. So I'm just being honest. I mean, if you wanna throw me to the fire, man, throw me to the fire. The audio quality is bad. They just come off as being entitled, ungrateful, like And don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Let's go out to the comment section of that video and see what some of the people have to say. I can feel the static. I feel it too, man. And what they don't get, man, like when you see Eddie Hearn and what he's doing with Matchroom's YouTube channel, those guys are coming out with 5 or 6 or 7 different kind of. Let me find that picture that Ron put in the chat last night. Find that goddamn picture that Ron put in that motherfucking chat last night. Nigga put a picture. I was like, damn, Eddie out here doing all that? Eddie out here doing all that? He probably put in the gaming chat. Let me see. Man, we got so many chats in this motherfucker, man. We got the gaming chat. We got the motherfucking the regular chat. We got the YouTube chat. We got the motherfucking, man. We got everything in this motherfucker, bro. Hey, bro. Man, run with it, man. Man, run. Oh, why they got them? No, never mind. Man, I was watching that video last night, man. Just motherfucking dying. You know? I know I was. I can't speak for nobody else, but I know I was like, man, these people need to. They got, and the only person that seemed like he had a cool level head was Cougar. Cougar seemed like, you know, everything was gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I don't know, man. Everybody complaining about this, complaining about that. I'm just like, brother, it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good, man. You guys got to figure out another way to make the people like you. You got to let these people buy into your personality, buy into what you say. Because most of the time, they're buying into what the fighter has to say. And if you're not in front of that fighter or doing an interview with that fighter, and you haven't captured your audience in intrigue, for lack of a better word, then they won't come when you go live because they're not used to you going live. They're not used to you uploading fucking podcasts. Nobody wants to hear that shit because sometimes the people who are in the best positions aren't necessarily the most entertaining or most ingratiating with fans. And real quick, man, we're gonna make this bigger right quick. We're gonna go to the comment section of this video. Raheem's acting a bit of a villain. Really? Okay. And he got 11 thumbs up. 4 dislikes already. I'm guessing the LDBC not too happy not being invited on. I doubt the LDBC watched this video. Kyrie, whatever. Stop moaning. Life is hard. Everyone right now. MJP in particular. Ooh. Raheem speaking real shit, but he viral, so he always gonna have a job. I read Marco's tabbing. All-star panel. Cynthia Conti has a nip slip on her live stream. Okay, I didn't mean to read that. I know all you guys have, but millions of people who are really suffering. You are wealthy from your efforts, which is fair play, but you have to realize you are doing it on your own financial gain. You don't turn up to interview boxers for the love of boxing. You do it for money. Face it, promoters can rely on the next person taking your place. Stop whining and talk about boxing and not your own personal dilemmas. Peace out. I agree with that, man. I agree with that, Mad Maniac. Quit talking about your fucking personal shit. If you haven't ingratiated yourself with the boxing fans and the boxing supporters by talking boxing on a daily fucking basis or a weekly basis, don't come on and tell us about your personal shit. Don't come on and say promoters should give us a fucking bone. Don't come on and say we should band together as fucking Voltron and boycott the fucking fights. If you guys band together, I guarantee you, you will be by yourselves. You four will get left behind. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to be fucking harsh. I'm just giving y'all the reality of the situation. Promoters, networks, fighters, they don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you nothing. Just like the motherfucking people who are off work right now due to their jobs, who don't have the sponsorships, signed contracts, who were living paycheck to paycheck, who wasn't able to travel around the fucking world. Those guys are really struggling right now. Those are the people that really need you guys talking about getting access to events, man. Like, come on, man. Get off your motherfucking ass. Use your brain and come up with a concept. Come up with a show idea. Do a show. Don't talk about fucking being stuck in quarantine I don't want to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Let's just be real, man. Let's keep it a buck. Nobody wants to hear that shit, man. Here we go. Next one. Michelle sounds a bit entitled. How many other sports could you just turn up with a camera and start interviewing the athletes? That's another thing. You guys are lucky. I've been around NBA games. You can't just get access to the athletes. You can't just go down and go to the media scrum and get a credential for the athlete. Man, what the fuck? You actually got to go and do the work. You got to be a beat writer. You got to be a journalist. You got to be those kind of things. In boxing, you just show up. And shit, if you give up with the right brand, you can do big shit. Or if you the right look and have the right attributes when you interview fighters, then maybe more people would tune into your channel. Just saying. It's a proven fact. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched some interviews just because of the attributes that are shown. Anyway, I'm not sure about the Americans, but I can see Eddie looking after Coogan for sure. And I felt the same way, Philip. Even though Eddie's doing his thing with Matchroom Boxing, I felt the exact same way. Philip. I think Eddie is going to look out for Coogan. I think Eddie is going to make sure Coogan, because them guys, like Coogan was there in the early starts, you know what I'm saying? It kind of came up in up in the ranks together, you know what I'm saying? We seen Coogan, you know what I'm saying, do his thing for a long time. But the Americans, Marcos Villegas is with PBC, right? You think they going to let K Abdo go or Marcos Villegas? They going to let Lennox Lewis go or Marcos Villegas? They gonna let Ray Boom Boom Mancini go. Abner Morris, Sean Porter, or Marcos Villegas. Come on, man. This ain't rocket science, bro. Dana White said it best last week. He said it best last week, bro. Who do you think is going to get cut first from all this media shit? It ain't going to be the fucking top dogs. It ain't going to be the motherfuckers guys on top. No, sir. No, sir. It's going to be all the other little guys. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I've seen Radio Raheem on the zone. Who you think they're going to let go first on the zone? Chris Mannix or Radio Raheem? They gonna let my guy named that phone Sergio Mora or Radio Raheem? The dude with the long ass hair, the fucking ring announcer, or Radio Raheem? We know that, man. Come on, bro. We know this already. Those guys are gonna be the first ones to let go because they're not really that experience with broadcast TV and haven't been doing that so long. So when you look at oh man, I don't know why they let me I don't know if I'm on goddamn tangent, my bad. Good to see everyone come together. Raheem laughing at Michelle Joe Phelps going off is hilarious. Let me see. MGP had a great idea. The bikini way, I approve. Yeah, she was talking about, I might have to do a fucking podcast in my bikini. Okay, whatever you want to do, man. You guys think you're essential. LOL. I'm gonna fucking start. Hey, man, why you doing like that, man? You just started laughing at them motherfucker, man. He said, y'all, good to see you all for y'all time. MJP and Raheem don't want to give opportunities to anyone. Wow, true colors do come out in hard times. Yeah, that's something they're also talking about. Those interviews have provided great content over the last decade. I'm subscribed to all four. Also, Cougar used to work security with Rick Haddon. Yeah, man, I agree, man. Those guys, I agree. Over the last decade or whatever, they've been doing great jobs, man. But at the end of the day, Alexander Wilson, at the end of the day, you have to look at it like this right here. When these promoters are putting on events and they are bringing media in, they are not going to bring the same kind of media in that they brought last time. They're not going to let these people come in from all across the world to their event. Cougar might be in over at Eddie's thing. Cool. But Eddie also has Matchroom YouTube channel. He can do a abundance of things on that YouTube channel, brother. Everybody else, man, I understand that they give interviews and they get interviews, but anybody can get an interview, bro. Anybody can put a microphone in front of a guy's face and ask a question. And these guys were saying that they don't want to do the Zoom interviews. They don't want to do the Skype interviews. They don't want to do the StreamYard interviews. Why not? Are you that much better than us that you can't do a fucking virtual interview? Are your questions not that good that you can't come up with? What is the problem? Let me know. Because nigga, I tell you one thing. Give me AJ interview virtual. Give me a motherfucking a Canelo interview virtually. Give me a fucking Terrence Crawford interview virtually. I'm gonna kill that shit. I'm gonna cut that shit up, nigga, and kill it. For real. It just seems like these guys just want to show up, put a camera in somebody's face, do a 5 or 10 minute interview, and say that they broke the story, they broke the news. Nah, bro. That ain't how shit work. And I know for a fact, man, look, man, I know for a fact, 1,000%, that them motherfuckers used to steal our questions that we were posing off the Boxing Voice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember when they're saying Coogan wasn't going hard on enough on Eddie and things like that. He wasn't asking the tough questions. I bullshit you not. A week later, A week later, he do an interview with Eddie, and he say those exact words. Somebody feels like that I don't ask you the tough questions. Come on, man. We know these guys watch our shit and steal some of our concepts from our shit, man. So for these guys to think they're all high and mighty and above everybody else, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Please. We see now. We see now how essential and vital you guys really are. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than fucking nature. It's no different than nature, man. The strong will survive. The strong will adapt. The strong will find another way. Everybody else will not. They're going to fall by the wayside. They're going to fall by the wayside. If you can't adapt with the times, you will be left behind. Oh, boy, there was the bar. Oh, shit, there was the bar. Hold on. If you cannot adapt with the times, you will be left behind. Nigga, sign my goddamn record label right now. I'm ready. No, I'm just bullshit. But look, and that's pretty much the gist of it. So get back on your horse. Stop being all high and mighty and start doing Zoom interviews. Start coming up with different concepts in your mind on how to make a fucking show. Shit ain't hard. Unless you just want to get on here and talk about yourself all day. Nobody wants to hear that shit, man. Nobody. I'm telling you that right now. Nobody. The biggest issue on feeling left out is because this interview is on Cougar's channel. So Cougar is going to get paid on this. Oh, my God. Thought Michelle lived in Manchester. She does. Really, really enjoyed this. Nice work, Cougar. Most stuff will be great. Who invited MJP? This is weird. Enjoyed this. Thanks, Cougar. Exactly. Your independence, that's value. I don't trust what they say. Don't think Michelle realizes how serious it is. No, she doesn't. MJP should trademark her laugh. Oh my God! It said its aspect ratio is pissing me out, but I made it through. Oh my! I mean, look, man. At the end of the day, man, I don't need to keep on reading these shits, bro. It is what it is. Either you're gonna adapt or you're not. And man, if you don't adapt, then you will get left behind. We're gonna go out to the people right quick, man. We're gonna put the link into the StreamYard. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, you guys can hop on the stream real quick. I'll give you guys about 2 or 3 minutes apiece to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? And do your thing. I'll put that in the chat right quick. I will be coming back with another show, man. It'll be a basketball show. It'll be about Horace Grant and Michael Jordan. Some things came out that I have to address. I have to address. So we'll be coming right back with that. Don't forget the topics of tonight's show. It was Devin Haney training with Floyd Mayweather. Got Fury talking about he wanted to reign supreme. Bob Arum came out and said that the Wilder Fury fight is likely to be outside of the U.S. and UK. And we have the YouTube boxing channels coming together to form Voltron and complain about the status of their channels or life right now. Don't forget that this is Boxing Talk with Mike on Sports. And we try to do this every day, a daily show. I want to thank everybody out there for joining the stream and supporting me, supporting the channel. AI, thanks for the support. Fresh BX, I appreciate it. All you guys are my homies, man. You guys are my dudes, man. So I appreciate it, bro. You guys are really, really helping my channel grow and making it grow bigger day by day. Let me see what we got out there, man. What we got out there? Let me see. Anybody gonna hop on the StreamYard? H Money, I agree. Jenksy, what's going on, homie? Mr. Zone, nigga, stop ducking my question. Oh my God, these guys. Oh man, first BX is Retros for life. What's good, homie? Y'all can catch me later on tonight for also a Madden stream. I will be doing a Madden stream later on tonight, but before the Madden stream, I will be coming back with another show, and like I said, it will be about Michael Jordan and Horace Grant, man, something that came out by TMZ. We got the audio. Well, I can't really play the audio because it's coming from him. So hopefully we'll be able to chop it up, break it down, and like get into it. Play like 30 seconds, 40 seconds at a time. When the bell rung at the bottom of the glove, that shit looked padded and was moved. I kid you not. No Photoshop. Shit looked like the actual fight before the bell rung. All right. Yeah, man. Okay. I guess nobody wants to hop onto the stream. With that being said, man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know where I'm from, and y'all know how I get down. This is being Mike, Boxing Talk with Mike on sports. And the topic, like I said, were Devin Haney, Tyson Fury, and the four amigos from the YouTube Fight Hype Fight Hub, Behind the Gloves and Seconds Out. Okay, we got H Money coming on to the stream right quick. He wanted to give his take on some things. Go on, let them wave show, man. I see you. I see you fucking wave check going, nigga. I see you. I ain't gonna bring you on until you ready, man. Let me know when you ready. You good? Thumbs up. Already, my nigga. H Miller, what's good, brother?
What's up, Mike, man? How you doing tonight?
I can't call it, man. Just going off about these fucking YouTubers, man, complaining and shit.
For sure, man. Hey, man, you know what, Mike? We gonna just keep doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be racking up these views, getting this money, you know what I'm saying? Getting these subs up. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. My boy AJ X and I. Shout outs to Fresh BX, of course. Shout out to my boy Glenn Avery. I just brought Glenn Avery to the channel, Mike. That's my guy. You know,
appreciate Glenn Avery, man, for the sub, brother. Thank you.
For sure, he's a real one. You know what I mean? We just coming over here, man, to definitely talk about this boxing. And Mike, I'm very impressed, you know what I'm saying, with Devin Haney. Devin the Dream Haney. You know, training with Floyd Mayweather, man, this is impressive. This is what I want to see. This is what I call the future of boxing. You know, Devin Haney learning from possibly the greatest fighter of all time. And we all know, Mike, that Devin Haney has been learning, and he's been in the Floyd Mayweather gym since he was 8 years old. Since he was 8 years old, training with Floyd Mayweather Sr. And he's been in that gym for a very long time, Mike. And, man, this is just great to see, man. Devin Haney is a gym rat. And Devin Haney has always been compared to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather Sr. said it that Devin Haney is a carbon copy of my son. And he's been knowing Devin Haney since he was a little boy at 8 years old, of course. And, man, this is what I think about the situation.
I know you were happy there, nigga. I know when that shit came across your fucking screen last night or this morning, and you seen Haney with Floyd. I know you was like, oh my god, we got one, baby, we got one.
Yes, Mike. You know, this is what I've been talking about for years.
Y'all, real quick, man. I didn't mean to cut you out, man. H Money has been a Devin Haney guy from the first moment I heard H Money speak. The first moment I heard H Money speak on the Boxing Voice, it was Devin Haney is going to be the next great star. He has never ever strayed away from what he said.
Yeah, Devin Haney's like family to me. You know what I mean? Like, I love that kid, man. I think he's the future of boxing. He, you know, I always love boxing, but at one point when I think when Mayweather retired, and boxing was kind of slow for a minute. You know what I mean? Boxing was moving kind of slow, so we was looking for who's that next gonna be that next Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I'm good.
Come out and come back in. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, he's definitely been
what I sound like now? I'm good. I'm still choppy.
You good? You good?
So yeah, Mike, it's like this is what I've been waiting for. Man, like Devin Haney was training with Floyd Mayweather Sr., who I consider the greatest trainer of all time. I'm good, Mike. I'm choppy.
You choppy, man. You choppy, bro. I don't know what's going on. Just
okay, let me exit. Let me come back.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, tough one right there. Well, then, that nigga sound like fucking RoboCop, didn't he? Yeah, you try to do something, bro. Shit. I don't know, man. I was done. I gave y'all the outro and everything, brother. I don't sit here and motherfucking. I'm gonna wait for H1 about 30 seconds, goddamn it. But shit, if we don't get nobody else coming on, like I said, if you want to have any comments or you want to state your opinion about whatever you want to say, come on to the show, man. Like, you ain't gotta have your video on. You don't have to have your video on. You can come on with your video off. You know what I'm saying? And be good. H Money.
Yo, Mike, what I'm hitting on? I'm good.
You good.
For sure. Okay. Let me know if I'm choppy, man. Just, if I start getting choppy, just let me know. But man, I'm excited about this. Like you said, I was up late last night and I seen the video. I'm like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Learning from the best. This how I look at Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather. We had like Michael Jordan. I compare their relationship to like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. You know, Michael Jordan was the GOAT. He's the best to ever do it. Kobe Bryant followed the footsteps of Michael Jordan. He played just like him. Even Michael Jordan said he stole all my moves. But I think the Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather relationship is a little bit closer. Even though Kobe and Jordan was close, you see Devin Haney actually training with Floyd Mayweather. You see Devin Haney sparring with Floyd Mayweather. He's doing all the right things, being in the gym since he was 8 years old. I remember when Devin Haney turned professional at 16, and it was at the Floyd Mayweather gym. And Floyd Mayweather was like, my youngest fighter is turning pro right now. And I think it was with Ellie Setback, and Ellie was like, yo, who's his name? He was like, it's Devin Haney. So, man, shout outs to Devin Haney. Shout outs to Bill Haney. Doing the right thing with his son. They making all the right moves, Mike. He's been training with the best. I seen him train with Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather Jr., Mike McCullum. The guy has been groomed from the very beginning, and the sky is the limit for him. He's the youngest champion in boxing. And Mike, I would like to say this. The guy, is a lot of similarities between him and Floyd Mayweather, man. And not only in the ring, but outside the ring, he's always training. Devin Haney is always in shape. And this is what I like to see, man. Shout outs to Devin Haney and shout outs to Fresh BX. Fresh BX, I told you Devin Haney was the next Floyd Mayweather, bro. I stuck with my guy. And just to be honest with Mike, it was my little brother that told me about Devin Haney. Like I remember watching Devin Haney in a Mayweather gym when he was about 16. He was calling out everybody, but I didn't take him serious. But my little brother was like, "Oh, this Devin Haney, bro. Devin Haney," you know what I'm saying? Kept telling me, and he's spoken into existence. He made me a Devin Haney fan. That's why I said Devin Haney is family, because my little brother, who I love the most in this world, he told me like, yo, Devin Haney, man, is the guy. So, man, shout out to Devin Haney, the next Floyd Mayweather, bro. And shout out to Mike on Sports. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel ASAP, man.
All right, man. Shout out to my guy H Money, man. Thanks for coming on the show, big dog. YSM Sports, baby. Talk to me, man. What you got to say, homie?
What's good, man? Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
I can't call it, man. Just living, man. Just living.
Two things. The Devin Haney Floyd Mayweather thing. That he's not going to be like, actively training Devin Haney, but I do think it's a good look.
Yeah.
Floyd has a lot to offer the world of boxing. And it seems like promoting isn't necessarily like filling that void. And I think he wants to give back the same way Roger and Jeff and his dad gave to him. So it's good to see him working with young fighters and teaching them the game. It's like there is no Devin Haney without Floyd Mayweather. Devin Haney's like the world's youngest promoter. That doesn't happen unless he see Floyd does
Absolutely.
it. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I 1000% agree with that point right there.
Yeah. As far as the I guess the four amigos.
Hey, bro, I wasn't even like expecting to do a show on it, but I watched it this morning. I went to sleep, got up, said, man, you know what? They were saying a lot of shit that, because I went back to the comment section. I was like, man, is it just me or do they sound a little bit?
No, it wasn't just you.
Okay. I was like, all right, so let me do a show on it, man. Fuck it. Ain't no other fuck shit to talk about.
So boxing is, like you said, basketball, football, it's a different animal. Boxing is like the Wild West, to where as though all you need is a camera or even a cell phone, and 1,000 followers, you can get into places. Whereas though it's a lot more hard work. Not saying there isn't hard work in the boxing, but the other sports are a lot harder to get into. And it just amazes me how the people who are supposed to be at the apex of the game, how they view stuff. And that's exactly why companies like Kodak and Time Magazine went out of business, because they're not forward thinking. They don't adjust. Like, Darwinism, man.
Like when I look at like the main boxing channels, I see one big difference during quarantine. Fight Hype is putting out shit every fucking day. New content, new interviews, chopping them up, getting IG interviews, putting like they are over there working. These guys sitting around like somebody's supposed to give them something, you know what I'm saying? Or call them and like, hey man, you want to? No, you guys got to get out here and put your feet to the ground and do the work.
Yo, man, a lot of those people were talking, their channels are predicated on special treatment, and them getting special treatment so they can get this, and that. You take that away, now everybody's at kind of like ground zero.
Fight Hype gets special treatment.
Yo, listen to me.
Ben got Floyd Mayweather on. Yeah, I ain't seen Floyd on nobody else shit.
Fight Hype got some wolves on their team, man.
Exactly.
One dude in particular, man. This nigga, he's a wolf, man. He taught me damn near everything I know. He's a wolf.
Damn Skippy.
And he's gonna make it happen. And the other guys they got that I know that's on their team, they may not go as hard as this kid, but they still go hard. So it's all about your mindset. Are you going to cry or are you going to make something happen?
Are you gonna come up with a fucking quarantine show every fucking day? Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all not even talking boxing at this point. You're just talking about quarantine, and you're like I said earlier, if people haven't bought into your channel and you in particular, they're buying into your interviews and the content that you get. So when you go live, people like, they don't know or normally be live. What the fuck I'm missing? And they see it, they're like, yeah, I ain't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on this.
Yeah, I feel you. You see, the problem was their channel had one lane, and now that lane is gone, and it's not like they go into the gyms and stuff, because it's still gyms open. Like, I'm still in gyms, but their stuff was predicated on getting interviews in the events. Now that there's no events, now they just sitting there with their hands in their pocket. They just gonna have to adjust.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Anything else you want to touch on, man, before we go and get up out of here? I gotta come back with that Horace Grant and Michael Jordan show, man.
Oh, I'll definitely be on for that. Already. But Tyson Fury, I think his comments, they were right. Technically, people don't want to look at it this way, but he's kind of the undisputed champ because he's never lost his belts in the ring.
Never defended them either.
That's true.
Never defended,
but he never lost them.
Never lost,
which is more important.
I'll give you that. So he was stripped. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. We can say that about a lot of fighters. Like Javante never lost a damn title in the ring. He lost it on the scales. Like it was something due to him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was his fault that he lost it. Just like Fury, it was his fault that he lost it.
Everything except the IBF. The IBF wasn't his fault. That was just some bullshit.
What happened with the IBF again?
The IBF stripped him for having to fight Vlad and for having to do the rematch with Vlad instead of fighting Demando. When he signed the contract, he had a rematch clause. What you want him to do?
Hey man, he said one thing about that. These motherfuckers is consistent. So back then they did it, and then they did it with Triple G. Come on, man. Them boys, they consistent, man, for real.
The IBF would strip Thanos of the Infinity Stones. They be like, nah, bro, you gotta come off them Jones.
You ain't fight Iron Man right now. Come on, man. For real. But yeah, man, if he's able to get past AJ and Wilder, man, he might have that ring.
Yeah, man. Where would you rank him all time if he did it?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know, man. 6'9" guy. I mean, he's like a different heavyweight guy. Like the matchups with like Fury matching up with what's my guy name Frazier. Like Frazier little as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like 5'10". Like Joe Louis, how big was Joe Louis? 205. Like, come on, man. Like all time, like for his era, I would say he was the best. You know what I'm saying? Like even for like Vlad's era, because he beat Vlad. He'll be above Vlad in my opinion. But when you start mixing with the all-time greats, man, it's like different areas, and like every decade, the athletes are what? Bigger, stronger, faster. Bigger, stronger, faster every decade.
A little softer though, but I get what you're saying.
Some of them are.
It's like I know this ain't a basketball show, but in basketball, it's very telling. Like you watch the Last Dance, you can see it. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like that was the culture though. Like the culture Jordan came into, it was the rough nigga clothesline shit. The culture these kids are coming into, they just adapting with the culture. Like if they can get a flop or a flail or a screen or an eye or draw a foul, like they gonna do it because that's the era that they played in. Like Jordan knew that shit wasn't gonna be called back then, so he didn't have to play that way.
That's true. I feel you.
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah,
go ahead and get.
Yeah, go ahead because I want to get on that Horace Grant show.
I got you, big dog. All right, y'all. We'll be back with another one. Y'all know what y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I do, and y'all know where I'm from. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on them niggas. Yes, sir.